My never I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. I see them yopo.
So yamamu akwaba at the mobile PENDREAM TV. So me pacho oba modern say subscribe to the channel. O subscribe and now like video no at the amount. Breaking news be eba ena yede eba beto manim. Every ye nua Kevin Taylor ho na ene say ye cocaine bi abepie e wo Ghana port. In fact, shipper carry cocaine no e de aba na nhwehwemu a ye hwehwemu e kire say ye cocaine no ebeye say NPP for mpanyifo enim ho bi ebeye say omampanyini akufu ado ne nkrofo eben no aha ne nkrofo a eben no ye asante bedi atuom ne ho ade ase omunsa ewo mu bi mempese me go straight to the point nkomo no and I say story na nyam na me kofa by Kevin Taylor na that rumor ukọ Herald newspaper at that front page me pacho yanko ne yankofa information no embrem na muntie nsɛm a ɛwɔ mu nipa ɔta sa cocaine deal no achi embra sesia me patron se na be commercial say obe subscribe to the channel and na one like video no amana timi akọ akire amafofo so anya bi ahwe yakọhwe video no embra sesia
obusuafo ne ba wo miam nyina manne. Now breaking news. The breaking news is simple. Last week, and it is the Herald newspaper. Herald is one of the most authentic newspapers in Ghana. You might like it or hate it, but the fact remains to say, when it comes to newspapers, reporting with facts, reporting at any way the minimum. Your newspaper in Kofu I try some best threatening newspaper and to intimidate editors the Herald newspaper and Larry Dogbe and as happy panel consistently over the years he has stuck to one principle. It does not matter who is in power. So Oko back nasa check the Herald newspaper. Herald did a lot of work on the NDC government, and even in the NDC, there's a lot of people who don't like him, which is fine because that's what a journalist is supposed to do. Today, NPP Bar Power, no, he has stuck to the same principles as some the Baobeka, and I will say this here every time. PDS story, I'm here, you know, it was Herald newspaper, and I'm collaborating here, the PDS scandal. So every day when I speak on my platform, I give credit to Herald newspaper, or one of the credible newspapers. You can visit their site. www.herald newspaper or the Herald, or you can also follow them on Facebook. They have a Facebook page. When you go there, precise news on the Bema, you can go there and read the genuine news there. And yes, our Peace FM for our news tantina bro for time. This is like precise journalism. And I will urge everyone say, if you really want to follow real story, Herald, I'm not being biased, but if I've worked with so many journalists in Ghana, but I can tell you when it comes to reporting, newspaper and news and investigative reporting in papers, in print, Herald, and it's a fact. You cannot go wrong. And last week, and it is Herald, it released this story, which was about cocaine smuggling scandal unfold at Kotoka International Airport. As usual, people started insulting Larry Dogbe, and then the Herald team said they are doing a story and when you read the story, this was the story. This is what Herald actually reported, and our story is got to do with the Belgium story now. Ghana Nibi connected to a immigration officer Wokutuka omudi cocaine because Belgium for no Herald newspaper and they break it that story and as usual the NPP newspapers, NPP outlets they try to discredit the story. By the end of the day, as something I could do Belgium, who say Herald story now Herald the buyer those were the facts. That's why I keep saying credibility there is very important. Newspaper bia and now obiani dinichi. When you read the story, it says the scandal emerged following the arrest of a significant quantity of illegal drugs at Brussels airport in Belgium, with reports indicating that the cocaine was smuggled through Kotoka International Airport aboard the Moroccan national carrier Royal Air Morocco, facilitated by a GACL Ghana Airport Company Limited staff member on March 23rd, 2024. So, okay, Herald story now about last week now. Osaka said Proga Delea Bianca, Delge Bianca, a female who is Dutch national, was apprehended at Brussels airport with 8.5, that's 8.5 kilograms of suspected cocaine, allegedly transported through Kotoka International Airport on the mentioned date. The Narcotic Control Commission, according to Herald sources, has initiated an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the drug smuggling and subsequent arrest. So, story way about Bontino, now people, especially the government people, no, they were trying to submerge the story, but at the end of the day, Ebeye Claire said the Belgium authorities no edge to say ampa omachi obi free Ghana sebio Ghana airport immigration Ghana Airport Company Limited for inko for bi na boa nipa no and nipa no de sa cocaine 8.5 kilos no etwe mu edeba efa edeba Belgium. Remember, mamika say me draw. When it comes to cocaine bust, eba cocaine actually in Ghana, you can see say majority of the time cocaine eba Ghana more when the NPP is in power. You kai Benjamin issue no, and Kufuor Kufuor time na is cocaine. Edibedru Ghana de sure sa amount for Dani cocaine gu epuma sa washiba asho Ghana for nyina mo kai. It's got to do with the NPP is known for cocaine, any connection with cocaine, any other there. Today I have breaking news for you, and I just want you to remember. Says our story is still pending. And it is the disgrace the NPP government led by Baumia, the Omodeya Bedrumunini. It's all got to do with illegality. It's got to do with crime. It's got to do with using Ghana as a transit point. Omodeya cocaine business. Now from Sunday, there's been breaking news. Ewo Tema port. Now breaking news, if you're watching me, there's this breaking news. I need to speak in English a little bit so that Ebeko International, we are going to also send some letters out to show other media houses say this is what's actually happening in Ghana. This breaking news I'm about to talk about is got to do with the Tema port. On Sunday, a vessel actually docked at the Tema harbor in Ghana. Sunday. And what I'm about to tell you, the Ghana government, the Narcotics Control Board, the Ghana Army, the Ghana Police, the Immigrations and Customs, they are involved. They have made sure this news does not come out. See, they make a show. Sa Asemna is see Sunday, the ship, that vessel that came to Ghana, shores na a docky or Tema port, I'm going to show you the pictures of the ship. I'm going to show you how you can track the ship, where it's coming from. We have more pictures and more information on this matter. We want to see the integrity of the Ghana military, the Narcotic Control Board. We want to see the customs and also the Ghana Army. They are all at the port. As I speak to you, that vessel, every single person around the vessel, they've been told to stay away from the vessel. From Sunday, nobody has been allowed to get on or get off the vessel. Something is happening behind the scenes at night in Ghana. Now, this is what I am talking about. This vessel, ATTU Kribi, it is right now at Tema port as we speak tonight. It is sitting at Tema port, and the interesting thing is, this vessel, a bedroom Tema port, and you can see the IMO number. That is the IMO number 9116010. That is the unique number for every ship. The IMO number 9116010. That is the ship. Ghana Navy or Ghana Army. So somebody is saying Ghana Navy or Ghana Army. The Ghana Army is at the port, so don't get it wrong. We are not getting facts twisted here. There's Ghana Army at the port, Ghana Navy at the port, National Security Kandapars boys are there. We are talking about the Narcotic Board. They are there. These people are there at the port since Sunday. This ship is still at Tema port. Now, ship Webedu Tema, when it got to Tema port, it was seen to be carrying a share nut and trucks, pickups. But upon a search by some of the custom officers, they realized that this ship has a lot of illegal substance believed to be cocaine on board. See, this ship came all the way from Baby, and I'll give you the tracking so that you can go and check where the ship is coming from. Ship Webedu Tema port, they told the custom officials and they say The ship no what we call a share nut and a trucks. Into basically no na a cars be the womb and a share nut and also womb. But upon investigations and checks by some of the custom officials who were not privy to what was going on, no, na ebi munim say deal be say and a coso. So some people went deeper, and what happened was they got to know say shipway is carrying cocaine, a lot of them. The coke was concealed, and there's a lot of cocaine in that ship. Adoke ewo Ghana port, Tema port. As I speak to you tonight, it is sitting there. Customs in Penifoni nim. Ghana Army for nim. Kandapa knows. Narcotic Control Board, they know. The ship, you catch it will be as own free ship. Nobody is entering and no one is getting out. Now, when you go to the port right now, you see the ship sitting there. The IMO number 9116010. 9116010. Now, so open say track ship will be free by. So this is Tema Port. That is the ship sitting there. It is going on right now. The government wants to keep this under wraps. They don't want anybody to know. Since Sunday, they have not allowed the media. They have not made it public. It's crazy amount of cocaine. You can't watch them. This is not a joke. Now, when you track this vessel, this is what you see. When you use the vessel tracker, you can go and check for yourself. www.vesselfinder.com. The vessel tracker will tell you, say, this ship, it is all the way from Colombia. This ship came from Colombia. It is a Ocheke, the tracking of this ship. You will see clearly 23 days ago. Now you can see Tema Port. It docked on the 18th of April at 6 o'clock p.m. Sunday, and a ship we landed or Ghana. Now, the IMO and MMS I know 9116010 or 613115900. Flag, Cameroon flag, and also the call sign TJM5189. Length or beam 90 by 14 meters. Cartagena, Ankh, Colombia. ATD March 30th or 25 days ago, and it 2 free haul. So this ship is right now sitting at the Tema port. And I can tell you, say, the Ghana officials are in charge of the port. They know that this ship came in with thousands of cocaine at Egum. As we speak today, the government is lip tight. The Jubilee House, they know about this. The president knows about this. People in government, some who are connected to this, they know about this. So this is not something we should joke with. Last week, in a Herald report here say, Ghana cost a year immigration officer at Kotoka International Airport, AD, a drug peddler. Emane de Edian, cocaine afa Kotoka International Airport, akopie a year Belgium. This person we are talking about today, this official or immigration official or Ghana airport, he's still walking around. In the 1 week, now we have a ship that is sitting at the Tema port. And what we are seeing or telling you tonight, and it's a ship, it came telling Ghanaians, say a Shenat and attracts the Banomobwa. From Sunday, they have kept this tight. Workers at the port, everybody has been driven away not to get close to the ship. Some people are trying to cover up this crime. This is serious. And do you know the most interesting thing? So, Kotoka International Airport, and I'm going to talk about a yes, cocaine, a fact, Kotoka Echo, Belgium, no. Unim says Kotoka International Airport. It is so easy Mr. P, Mr. S. Okay, so thank you very much. My team wants me to remind you of this. In 2022, the British embassy or the British government actually made it clear to Ghana and the world to say Ghana identified as the transit country for drug trafficking. Way all the way in 2022, the British High Commission and releases this statement. I catch Ghana for say from 2022. No, before that, no man would say Ghana bet done a transit point. Majority of cocaine efa eco Europe ni nyina every South America ni ade no ni nyina efa the Tema port, and this was in 2022. It also say the amount of hard drugs are efa Ghana ports, the Tema port and Kotoka International Airport. No, a lot of drugs and are buying way. Some people in this government are aiding criminals to use Ghana as a transit point. So as I speak to you, do not take this thing as a joke. And the most interesting thing is we have been able to take pictures of a soldier for any Ghana in Penifua course our ship no. So nobody can come today and say we don't know anything about this ship. We went to conduct a test and that there was a search and there was nothing in. Yo, we know. So I want Ghanaians to understand say when it comes to these kind of things, the NPP government now even the British government, I catch in 2022, say, and I could for no Baumia, Ghana has become a transit point. You can be a transit pointer. See, the gold 10 boxes, 7 boxes, 1 share, Ebeka Ukrunim. See, say, I can say, I have a transit pointer. Say, the cocaine 10 boxes, actually, about 3 boxes will be left in that country. That means say the cocaine 20,000 boxes fema. Unim the amount of cocaine that will be left in that country. When I'm the best say the youth. About destroy the future of the nation. Inti, we need to understand say when you get the British embassy, the US embassy, all of them telling you say, and I could for the MPP way Ghana has become a cocaine transit point. Don't take it as a joke because they have done thorough investigations and they have the fact. And today I can tell you, say, Oko Tema Porta, this ship is sitting there right now, full of cocaine. And the authorities know. That is why they are telling no one to enter the ship or get off the ship. Who and who are connected to this ship? That's the question. We know who and who are connected to the ship. We know the people who did the paperwork for this ship to dock at the Tema harbor. So nobody's getting out of this. Now the most interesting thing is when it comes to how people are able to move hard drugs through Ghana and through our airport, our porter. Do you know, say, Ghana Kotoka International Airport VVIP lounge, you know, I'm say a hundred year old choir and check out a VVIP, no. All that you need to do is to pay $400. When you pay $400, you can use the VVIP at the Kotoka International Airport. You know that. So listen, somebody moving millions and dollars of hard drugs to Europe, to America, to wherever, and that person has to just pay $400 to access or use the VVIP, where that person will not be searched. That person will not go through the main immigration. How difficult? Now, after you go through the VVIP, the rest is on foot. You can sort them out with hard currency. The moment you don't pass through that immigration thorough search, now to me VVIP, which is that's $400. So our immigration officers bear 7 to meet her. You just have to give everybody $10,000 or less than that, and that you are good. You can give them as cheap as 2,000 Ghana cedis, and you will walk through. That is why, so our story now here at the break here, we were asking, say, then a woman to me this amount of cocaine, 8.5 kilos, every plane mukoye. It's because they go through the VVIP lounge. Now, VVIP, who operates the VVIP? It is Bedi Etuo's wife, the president's secretary to the president. His wife runs the VVIP at Kotoka International Airport. So do the connection. So whether it is CIP or VVIP, it is the same. You can call it the CIP or the VVIP. At the end of the day, the kind of services they are getting, you going through the regular one, you are not getting the same services. So whether the name is CIP or VVIP, at the end of the day, somebody is managing the VVIP or the CIP. And the person who manages the VVIP or CIP, whatever you want to call it, it is the president, the secretary to the president. His wife, Asante Bedietuo's wife, is in charge of the VIP or CIP at the Kotoka International Airport. So ask yourself, who is checking the free flow of drugs through our airports? That is why today, as we sit here at the Tema port, as we sit here, this ship is sitting there since Sunday. The government is doing everything possible that the story doesn't go out. I am giving you the breaking news tonight. This ship, it has been intercepted. It has docked at the Tema port. They have come to the conclusion, say, cocaine in the gum. There are people in this government who are connected to this. This ship is sitting there. May the IMO number no amamo. I've given you the IMO number. Ochina, I'll come and give you more details, because we don't want to flow everything. Now, almost 38 control. If we have been able to get you all these things, it means we have more than what you think. So the IMO number is 9116010. It is from Colombia. It bears a Cameroonian flag. You can go to www.vesselfinder.com. Ube be a ship free, and I can tell you, say the ship is coming from Colombia. Almost said the ship was carrying shenat and some few trucks. But at the end of the day, through the checks, almost say ship is not a ship. A bit to me, easy sir. It is called Atu Kribi. Atu Kribi. This ship is right now at the Kotoka International Airport. It's breaking news. I will not give you more, but I have more. So I'll let you know more from tomorrow. Tonight, this is all that I can tell you. You cannot trust this government. This NPP government. You cannot trust it. They need money so bad. They have messed up your country. They are using your country as a transit point. They are not kidding. They have destroyed your country. So together now, Junior say, you are destroying yourself. Obaba na also okosku okwapia. Okosku srim. Obaba no sa cocaine na abagana na ebi ye offloadia. Obetina oba na drugs. Na sa ndo na nkora no mo say free. It is these kind of things and the sa traces no okronim. Ekrobia air transit point biano, the mbebunu the youth they are destroyed. Because omuna at the end of the day, omuna final consumers. Omuna a drobia ebejan organa biano, omuna omoya den, omuna omo efa. So this thing we are seeing it like that. It is not a joke. All right. So Atu Kribi, menga say aye Atu Chebi, aye Atu Kribi. IMO number no is 9116010. You can also find it. It's from Colombia. Let me put the details here. Send it to be easy for everyone. So you can use the finder to search where it's coming from. Details, we will publish this on Loud Silence Media, our website, and also our news channels, all platforms for people to also follow the story. It's an ongoing story. The government wants to show the story. They want to cover up something somebody in government is doing. We'll do our best to let you know the truth. Omri cocaine, Efa Ghana. Omulidi these people. So the distance, anyhow, course and speed, current drought air 3.7, navigation status, nothing. Positions received 23 days ago. A year IMO, MMSI, and a number on flag no Cameroon. Length and Cartagena, Anchor, Colombia, and a year shipway free. So you can follow up. Shipway Isubiano. It is there because it is carrying cocaine. Our authorities don't want Ghanaians to know. Tonight, Mumbusa custom officials port all the people who work around Bibia Shipway, they have sacked everybody. Yes, Obian free. Ghana military the National Security, Narcotic Control Board, Customs, and then Omaka, Navy. They are all there. They are trying to find a way to let these people go. The government of the day is trying to make something up so that this ship can sail. We need to make sure this never happens again. We need to make sure all right. Now, after this short break, we will do the
show NT Kevin Taylor Loud Silence TV so breaking news and with all due respect program brebiano or the bregana for any we are na senior one kasa mahuno esi a menemo kasa yi saa ship yi na so esi ho no mo a obia enkom na obia so emfiri mu MP coke na egum no coke no meka coke asa oti ase eno no mu hu kwan a ye befa so ayi o se ye di be ye ne din o ye de be ko ye be ja mo mama ko omu hu kwan a omefa so aye ade because we are seeing na de omani ehwe enti say ade ni si ho national security for kra no utumu so omusuru so omeko ho because it is an agenda nipa ade ne ye ne dia no utumu say nipa no we nipa titiri organ ha no mo a omusuru so omeko ya mo won hey this is for me but because we are seeing na anywhere hwenti no obaye ne den nti ye nhye da ne mu de engu ho ma obi ankon ho ansa o de en na for the meantime ne nhwe tactics ya ye betimi play Ghana so ye de ani ato ho ye hwe ye tietie ne Herald newspaper mo ye involved no la dogbe mu ene Kevin Taylor mo ye involved there. I know say bibi ntumi emfire say de tie bia no kre no e be pie. It is either they arrest whoever is behind it or we ourselves expose them. Eti said ade no ekosi ye no said no eye no kra e wo say omanpanyini Akufo-Addo etumi a release statement edeba abontema Ghana fo nyina hu de etuamu ankasa ane omaye hu de etuamu ankasa nipa biara wota akiri eni kwan say ye so kra na yetumi echiche sankrofo no na ye de omofa emra kwan so because enye ade papa say ye be ma ho kwan ama sabio cocaine ye de Ghana adane transit point ade ama cocaine for enye ade papa kra PENDREAM TV message subscribe to the channel now I like it video no edi amaye na ane e patrol like we are now share amafofo so ensa tumi akabi wa dwenkyere bia na wo de ato comment section no ase edi amaye PENDREAM TV ese edam yopo
ma never say ma PENDREAM TV de ose edam yopo